Hello my honeys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited that you guys decided to come back. Yes, I'm back. I know I've been away for a long time. I know it's been years. I know I've been hiding. But I'm back now and I don't want you guys feeling like, sis, you threw us away. You put us in the bin. Listen, you done shut us out. No. I would never do that. So thank you so much for coming back. Yes, I am back. I've been gone for long and I am so sorry for that. But guys, it was a much needed break. I was kind of going through a lot. You guys know what's happening in our country. You know what's happening in the world right now. And I kind of went through a whole entire phase where I was just going through it. But I'm back, Zitanda, which means what? Which means that the content is back. Which means what? Which means that the stories are back. Which means what? Which means if you are a first time viewer, if it's the first time you're seeing this beautiful face on YouTube, that means you have to do what? It means you have to subscribe and like this video and hit that bell so that you can be part of the notification gang. So let's go straight into today's video. Okay, so as you guys might have seen from the title of this video, that it was a whole entanglement. And I say, wow. Today I'm having coffee because it's cold, and yeah, this is my third cup, but as collabo because that's not the content for today. However, let me sip on this coffee so we can get to the story. So this was, wow, guys, like, I really wish, like, I was making these things up, like, I really do, but, like, as you guys know, like, there's this whole thing that came up with entanglements, and as soon as I saw that whole entanglement situation, I saw August Alsina, it hit home, guys, it hit home, because, wow, I could resonate. Like, it became personal to me. I automatically just started feeling like Will Smith. All of a sudden, like, I could feel Will Smith's pain. Like, as he was sitting there receiving these news, I could feel his pain. So this was in grade 11 or grade 12. Obviously, I was a teenager, guys. And obviously, I used to like things because whatever. So there's this situation that everyone used to go to. It used to be called Authentic Sundays. It used to happen at Zone 6 venue, and literally like every last Sunday of every month, it used to be just like a whole vibe. All the best DJs at the time, all the best performances would happen at Zone 6 at that particular time. Do you understand what I'm saying? And because we liked things, I think it was a matric, and because like my friends and I, we liked things, so we used to go to this particular event. It was a vibe, guys, and we were all 18, we were all legal, and we were all allowed to go in, so we went in. Period. My little brother's making a noise. So this particular time, not all of our friends decided to go, but me and my other friend decided to go. CB, please do subscribe to her channel. She's got an amazing channel. We're grown now, guys. We're doing grown people things. She has her own channel. I think it's titled CB, and she talks about all things books, all things being serious about life, all things waiting academic. Please do subscribe to her channel and get your life, because it's Badala and we're doing big things. However, that's not what we're talking about today. So her and I decided we wanted to go, like, because like no one else was talking about it, and we're just like, maybe we shouldn't go as a group, like, let's go as a pair, right? And at the time, your girl, I was dating a guy whose name it will not happen. He knows himself. I will not expose him. He knows himself, right? And he was like a cute guy and all of these things. So I tell him, I'm like, look, babe, like, my friend and I actually planning on, and he's like, yo, babe, we could like turn it into a whole thing, because my cousins and I were planning on going, and I'm gonna have the car on that weekend. So let's do it, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, it was my first time, like, being with someone who can drive and being with someone, you know, who was just like, let's do it. And I was just like, let's. So, the whole plan was, I was going to sleep at my friend's place, because my friend stays in Soweto, right? And obviously Zone 6 venue is in Soweto. We'll just meet at her place, and then my guy will fetch us there, and then we go. No, I'm lying. We went there, and then he was supposed to, I don't know if he was supposed to meet us there or he fetched us. That part I don't remember. Either way, it was a whole, no, he fetched us. Yeah. So here I am, guys. I'm going to my friend's place. I remember I took a taxi to my friend's place. This is how much we like things, guys. I took 2 taxis. My friend stays in Zola, in Soweto, right? And wait again, I took 2 taxis and I went all the way. And from my house, like where I stayed at the time, the distance was hectic. But because we like things, we move. Here I am. I get in the taxi number 1. Taxi number 2, I get to my friend's place. So my friend, like, when I got there, she had already decked everything out for us, and like just the whole situation, because like her bedroom was nice, chilled vibe. She has her own privacy, so I'm like, it's like your little apartment, was okay, friend. Like we're adults. Listen, these girls. We get ready, we put on our makeup, like we get beat to the gods. Shut up. Our guy fetches us. Like it's a whole thing, guys. It was nice. It was him and his 2 cousins, and obviously myself and my friend. So we get there. We get to the vibe. It's nice. Obviously, he fetched us a bit later on because things only start getting vibey like later on. Do you understand? He fetches us. It's a whole thing. Like, I don't even have words. We get there. Listen, my man's he is great. Listen, he's doing the things. He gets us a table outside. We get to the table. He's handling business. He didn't want me to move on that day. He's like, babe, what do you want? What are you eating? What are you this? Like, I'm here for you. I was just like, okay, wow. Like, Bay is really baying at this point. Nice. Sharp. As the night goes on, obviously we like having fun, we're enjoying ourselves, we're dancing, we're outside. So every now and again we would like go inside. My friend and I would go inside, dance a bit, and then come back outside. Like everything is chilled outside. My boyfriend is outside, the cousins are outside. Like there's no issues, guys. Do you understand? The issue, we are happy. Love lives here, and just like sure. But I started noticing, like, no man, like, okay, like I really man. Why do you keep on going in and out? Because now at this point everything that we needed was here, right? Like everything we needed was here. So why do you keep on going inside and coming outside? And he would go inside for like no man, he's inside a lot. Like he keeps on going inside and a lot. Like it's like not guys, like so I'm just like, okay, I'm a bit confused how am I going to, but it's fine. At this point this is where I should have just started painting my face white, because I became the clown automatically. Like I became the clown anyway. Let's collab, we move. So my friend's like, I'm going to the loo, right? Also, guys, get you observant friends. Like, get you friends whose eyes are open. Get you friends who are on the lookout. Get you friends who are woke. Like, my friend was woke. My friend comes back, and my friend's like, friend. Obviously, now she has to whisper, because we're sitting with my partner's cousins, right? So she comes back, and she whispers to me, she's like, friend, I just saw Mang kissing another girl at the bar. I'm like, no friend, you're making a mistake. There's no way. She's like, friend, I just saw Mang kissing some girl. I'm like, no friend, it can't be. She's like, okay. We let it go. Like, we legit let it go. And he kept on coming and going. But I won't lie, there was just like this uneasiness inside of me. I'm like, okay. So I decide. So she's like, she points at me. I'm like, friend, where did you say you saw him? So she points for me from where we're sitting. She's like, I wanna around here. He's somewhere around there. And Zangati uyoka, my friend. Like, and Zangati, you're going to the bathroom. Uzombona. So I go out and I really pretend like I'm going to, to the loo. Because I need to, we're now spies. I need to say I'm a secret agent. Ngoba sila, woke. But, so we go. So I go. When I'm going, like, I'm obviously now, I'm using my eyes. I'm trying to be a robot there. Go to the ladies. I don't see him, right? But, you know when you're dating someone, you know even the back of their head. And my haircut. And I'm just like, as I'm walking to the bathroom, you spot at the back of his head, and the girl is walking in front of him. I spot the back of his head, and the girl's walking in front of him. Oh, okay. And then they saw me coming, and because they saw me coming, they decided to slash. So I realized, because okay, I'm the joke. I go to the bathroom, I come back. I need to be smart. I go fetch my friend. Now the cousins are like, so the one cousin asked me, the one cousin's like, are you okay? I'm like, no, I'm fine. We're coming back just now. We're going to dance. I pull my friend. We go inside from outside. Now, if you've been to Zone 6 venue, well, back then, because I heard now it's renovated. I haven't been recently. But back then, from outside, nah, there's like a stairs situation that goes upstairs to the VIP areas and what. It's not really VIP areas, it's just the upstairs area. And then this part, maungena ngapha, you're going into the vibe. So I'm holding my friend's hand. We're walking. I'm holding her hand there. She's walking behind me. And my friend is like, I saw my friend to some toilet. So, if you've also been to Zone 6 venue, you would know that there's the bar that's here, and then there's the bar that's here. So here we are. We're walking. I get by the bar area. Right? There's my man's holding a whole girl's hand. He turned around. He saw me, let go of this girl's hand, and disappeared into the crowd. He literally disappeared into the crowd. So we're standing there, and now I'm looking and I'm trying to find the girl. The girl herself disappears into the crowd. Yo, my friend and I look at each other. We're like, yeah.
What's going on? What's cooking oil?
We go back to where we were sitting. We go back and we sit. And we chill there. Now the cousins can tell her, something is not right. Wait, something is not right. So the friends are like, so the cousins are like, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? I'm like, aye. And at this point, niggas know. Like, niggas tell each other things. So they probably knew Uguti, Njengoba Anyamalala, they know what he's going to do. And I won't lie, the cousins, they played the part. Because every time he would Nyamalala, they would make sure that I'm distracted. They're making jokes. They're making sure that I'm okay. If ever I want something, they would rather go inside for me and get it for me. Like, they didn't want me to pitizela because they didn't want me to catch out their nigga. I need, wow. Like, I'm traumatized. Okay, fine. He comes out. He knows that now, at this point, I saw everything. He knows that now, at this point, I caught him. And he knows that now, at this point, like, it is what it is. Right? He gets there. He's angry. He gets there, starts throwing a whole tantrum. I don't know what he was throwing a tantrum about. But he gets there and he's like, angry. So I'm just like, no, I'm talking to my friend here. I'm like, no, friend, no, you're fine. So we're not paying attention to him. He's busy there with his cousins. So now he can see that I'm not even giving him a breath of my time, like of my air, because he knows that I saw him. And then you get here, you're not remorseful, you're not saying sorry. Instead, like he got there. We didn't even know what's what. I think he came in, he was complaining about something. And then they all had like a whole entire argument. My cousins I'm quiet. I'm looking at my friend. We're talking there. We're having a vibe. And then he looks at me, he's like, can I talk to you? I look like I'm sitting, right? Do you see my face? Like at this point, like I was so done. I'm like, and he's like, can I please talk to you? And at this point, I'm, fix your tone. And I looked at him again, and he's like, babe, can we please go talk like in private? And in my head, I'm like, that's more like it. Learn how to address me. We go. He pulls me aside, and then he's like, why are you acting funny? I'm sorry, Uting. What are you asking me? Why am I acting funny? No, sir. I'm not the one. Who were you with? At the bar. Who was I with at the bar? No. You heard me. Like, can you answer my question with an answer instead of repeating what I'm saying? Babe, what do you mean? Like, you didn't see anything. I'm like, I'm gonna ask you one more time, sir. Who was that at the bar? No, I can't explain. Hey. Did I want to hear an explanation? Absolutely not. I was like, you know what? It's fine. You brought me here for this. You brought me all the way here for this. That's a joke. That is a joke. And then he's like, okay, fine, then you want to be like that, okay, fine. I'm like, dude, you don't have to come at me and pretend to be mad at me and start a whole fight and pick a fight out of nothing. Okay, fine, in order for you to go and be with whoever you were at the bar. You can go back to whoever you were with at the bar and leave me out of this. I'll figure out how I go home. What do you mean? Who was I with? I'm not trying to be with anybody. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. I don't give a damn. And I went back to sit down. Yeah, Pete. 10 minutes later, I says to the cousin, something. And then he looks at me, he's like, Setu, let's go, we're leaving. I'm like, we're leaving? Oh, and I'm still having fun. He's like, Setu, let's go, we're leaving. I'm like, over my dead. No, I'm still having fun. I'm not gonna leave because when all of a sudden you decided when I no, that's not gonna happen. And I said to my friend, I'm like, if you guys want to go, you can. How I'm going to get home or how we're gonna get to my friend's place, I don't know. But God will make a plan. You don't wanna own up to your things, then you can slice. Okay. Sharp. And then he's like, fine. Did I not enjoy myself? I went in. My friend and I went in, and I think we went in literally for the fact ukuthi manje sesifuna ukuthi ezwe. He didn't enjoy the rest of that night. He sat there the rest of that night feeling like a fool. Did we not dance? We went inside. We danced. We come back. We're tired. We chill for a bit. We go back inside. We dance. Every time we came back, he's sitting there. Stupid. You will learn. I'm not the one. My friend and I. And at this point, I said to him, like, if you want to leave, leave, dude. How we're going to get home, I had no idea. All I knew is that we would get home. And that's just what it is. Because, so, when you leave. Did he leave? He didn't leave. He sat there. And at this point, I'm actually feeling bad for him. I'm like, where is your girl? Like, get your girl to come hang out with you because I'm done with you. We had fun that day till the lights went on. And you guys know at venues, When the light goes on, it means what? It means it's home time. Sharp. Now it's home time. So makuphunywa ngiyabona ukuthi okay, uphuma nathi. That means okay, fine, he's taking us home. Which saved me. I don't have to hustle away to get home anymore, or I don't have to request, or I don't have to whatever. At that time, there was no requesting, so I probably need to like have called my sister or called like my mom at this point, because what were we gonna do? So he saved me. Aye, sharp. We walk. He's walking behind me. He's being a protective boyfriend now all of a sudden. He's busy walking behind me. He's grabbing my things. Wait a cake. He doesn't want anyone to touch me there. He's like, babe, because now people are like squeezing through the door. He's like, now, hey. You will learn. Aye, sharp. We get in the car. This is the part that kills me. Like, till this day, it murders me. We get in the car. Obviously, there was a bit of a debacle also outside. He caused another fight with one of his cousins also outside. He was just moody. Like, he's moody. Like, when someone feels like a fool, so they're trying to like come up with things so that they can feel like a man again. That's literally what I feel like he was doing. Like, he was picking on people for no good reason. And I feel like at some point, one of the cousins was just like, dude, like, gang. Like, whoa, gang. It's time to go now. So now it's time to go. So now I don't want anything to do with him. So I go and I sit at the back. And I say to one of his cousins, you can sit in front, it's fine. The cousin goes, sits in the front. I go, I sit at the back. He looks back and he's like, babe, can you come sit in front? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, babe, can you come sit in front? I look at him like, babe, can you come sit? Like, he insisted, like he wouldn't move the car until like. So the cousin ends up getting out of the passenger seat and it's just like, say to dude, just go sit in front because, wow, the car won't move. I go and I sit in front because I want to get home. You understand? Like, at this point, I want to get home. Like, can you hear even my tone is going down because I was just that humble. I just wanted to go home. I go and I sit in front. The whole time I'm sitting in the front, I'm facing the window. The whole time while we are driving, I'm facing outside. I'm not looking at him. I want nothing to do with him. I was sitting like this in the front seat, looking outside the window. I didn't even want to look at him. The car started moving. Yes. Did your guy not play August Alsina the whole way? The whole time in the car, guys, from the time we drove out of Zone 6 venue till we got to we actually stopped at the garage at some point and it went quiet in the car. Got out of the garage, he continued to play August Alsina. Do you understand that this man was way ahead of his time? Like, this man he knew about the entanglement before the entanglement even happened, okay? He played me August Alsina the whole way. And he played me like the deep August Alsina songs, the ones that are just like, I love you and I don't want to be with nobody else. And every time, like, a sweet line will come on the song. Every time a sweet line will come onto the song, he'll look at me like this. And I'll see him with the corner of my eye. And I'm sitting like this. I remember, like, even one of the cousins at some point was like, yo, dude, like, the music, bro, like, can you give us a bit of a vibe? Did he listen? He wouldn't listen. He didn't even respond to one of the cousins. He continued driving and he kept on looking at me like this. Every time August says something deep, then he goes, am I even looking at him? I'm facing my front. I'm facing my front. I'm facing my front. cool beans. We get to my friend's place. Obviously, I get out of the car. He gets out of the car. My friend opens the gate, Siangena, and then he's like, Setu, can I talk to you? And I'm just like, nigga. Like, he didn't hear a word from me that day. Like, after we had the talk about him being funny and I told him I'm not leaving, you can go if you want to. After that, I didn't say anything to him because even at that point, he's like, Setu, can we please talk? I stood. I said, friend, go inside, I'm coming. And I listened to him. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm this, I'm that. I'm sorry about what you saw. I was being a fool. And then I looked at him. I gave him enough time so he can, are you done? You're not, okay. And then he said nothing, so I was like, and I went inside. And that was it, guys. Like, that was it. We broke up. That was the end. I was done. Like, a whole entanglement. A whole entanglement. Moral of the story? Moral of the story is there is no moral of the story. I was entangled at a very young age. I feel, wait again, I'm broken. I am broken. I was too young at that point to be entangled. Oh. Wow. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that story. And I hope that you don't ever get entangled the way that I did because wow, it was a whole movie. I got entangled. On top of being entangled, he played me August Alsina. And this was years before this whole incident. Do you understand that this man was ahead of his time? What a wow. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked this video. I pray that you never get entangled. God bless you. Subscribe. Comment down below if you've ever been entangled. Tell us a bit of your story. And like, laugh with me, guys. Because wow, we have been through the most. Do you understand? We have been through the most. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope that you guys loved it. It's always awkward at the end because I don't want to say goodbye, but I have to. And I always never know what to say at the end, but it's fine. It is what it is. Stay tuned for more videos. I promise to not stay away for so long. I promise to try to like be more intentful. I was a bit quiet also though because I didn't really like the quality of the stuff I was putting out, but God will make a way. I will get a camera. I will get a ring light. Things will get better. It is what it is. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to click on that notification bell and comment down below. Love you so much. Don't get entangled.